Today I'll be taking a look at Power Core Combiner's Leadfoot with Pinpoint. And to start things off, I'm going to say I'm not really a big fan on the Power Core Combiner's toy line. To be honest, I'm not really a big fan of combiners altogether. I mean, sure, I do like, Devastator and the Fans Project add-on for Bruticus Maximus looks cool, but overall, I've always stuck more to the triple changer transformers as opposed to combiners. Ultimately, combiners to me, the best combiner out there is probably the original Megazord from Power Rangers. And so just keep that in mind if I ever sound too negative on this figure. Well, now you're probably asking yourself, if you don't like Power Core Combiners, Vince, why did you buy a Power Core Combiner? I absolutely love F1, and this to me is totally inspired by F1 and maybe a dragster, and so that's kind of why I bought him. And also, I was at my recent comic book store, and they had a bunch of Transformers on clearance, and this happened to be $5, so I figured I don't think I can regret a purchase for $5, so I picked him up, and here he is. And you know what, I do really like this figure. So again, his name's Leadfoot. It comes with his Minicon partner Pinpoint, and just take a closer look. And the whole thing behind Power Core Combiners is to have a robot, a Scout class figure, and a Minicon who can sort of attach himself in both vehicle and robot mode as an armor piece, a weapon, and then of course the Minicon can transform into his own robot. So here in vehicle mode, he is a engine block with some guns. Looks way too big for this figure, if you ask me. Maybe on a deluxe or even a Voyager size vehicle would have looked better, but it looks too big for this Scout class. So we'll take him out and we'll just take a look at this figure itself. The colors are beautiful, if you ask me. White, orange, it works very well. There's not that many paint apps, but they've been placed so correct, or not correct, but just so diverse that it looks like this vehicle has more paint apps than you think. I mean, because in truth, he's just orange and white with some orange stripe there and one white stripe there. He's got some gold accents and the Black Rock sponsorship, but overall, there's not really many paint apps. Wheels are nice and gold, they look beautiful. But that's really all there's to say. I do love this vehicle mode. Oh yeah, he does have the blue because he is a combiner. I wish they could have sort of hid that somehow, but I'll probably just paint it black, so that's really that. Anyways, to transform, all you gotta do is, it's very simple, just fold those down, disconnect these, and you can pull these down to form his leg assembly. You pull these back, just, I don't know, create some heels, and the wings become his feet. Pull this down to reveal the head, and this can come up just like that. You take his exhaust stacks, pull them down here, and he creates his hand with giant fingers. It looks very cool, if you ask me. And other side, and you're done. So, there you have it. Leadfoot in his robot mode. And if you ask me, he looks very cool. Colors look wicked cool. I like the gold all around. I love those giant hands he has. My only thing that I don't like is his head. It's too small. It is just too small for this figure. It looks very unproportionate. It looks ridiculous, because if you look at him, his body tends to get bigger as you move down, and his head just looks really small. Secondly, up close, his head's actually really ugly as well. He's got this sad look on his face, and it's not very appealing. There is one way to remedy this, though. Because he's a combiner, he does come with his combiner head. And I use this, actually, and just ignore the fact that he has another head. If you look at this one, it's bigger, it looks nicer, it's got gold, the light piping is better on it. Overall, even when you pull him back now, he looks more proportionate all around. Sure, he looks small, but that's because he's a Scout class figure, but overall, looks great. Now, back to Pinpoint. Like I said, he has an armor mode for the robot, and all you gotta do is pull his missiles back. And again, kind of why I don't like Power Core. I mean, it just, you'll see when I put him on, it's supposed to, I guess, be a front chest plate armor, but it doesn't look like that. It just looks like that he's got something sticking on him, especially from the side. Like, it does not look good. It doesn't work for me. The other thing you can do is, well, first maybe I'll show you his robot mode, which is pretty simple to get to, just like this. He's got this nice yellow about him with black and a gold face. But other than that, he doesn't do anything too miraculous for me. He just, to be quite honest, I'm not a big fan of Minicons in general. Even less on the Power Core series, because now when I make him his gun, check out what you have to do. That's it. He's just standing straight with his missiles up, and then you just attach him. And now he's supposed to be a gun. And I'm sorry, but that is a sad excuse for a transformation into a weapon. I mean, you just have another guy standing on someone's arm. It looks really, really ridiculous. I do not like it, and I'm not a fan of it. So, to tell you the truth, I've seen other reviews and I've read other people's opinions, and they say that, Pinpoint is their favorite Minicon of the entire Power Core Combiner series. And you know what, from a purely just based on his colors, yeah, I can see that. But based on his actual figure, no, I think he's useless. All of his combined modes with Leadfoot are ridiculous and stupid, and I just leave him over to the side because I think he looks better separate from Leadfoot. Leadfoot also does have one more mode, his combined mode, but because I don't have any drones, I don't really think it's worth showing. Especially considering I just, for the most part, I'm going to keep this figure in his robot mode just like this. So, again, nothing really too much to say. Would I recommend you pick him up? You know what, if you get lucky like me and you can find him on clearance or 50% off, definitely go pick him up. He's worth a look. He's a good scout class size. I mean, I forgot to give a comparison, but here I'll throw him up with the Battle in Space Rodimus, and you can see Rodimus is a deluxe. This is a scout, so he is pretty small. But that's why I said if you can get him at a good discount price, then definitely pick him up. Definitely give him a look. I thoroughly enjoy him. I mean, I enjoy him a lot more than I thought it would. And now it feels like I should also get a Decepticon Power Core Combiner just to balance out my collection. And you'll probably see a review of one of those sooner or later. Anyways, thanks for watching. This has been the Power Core Combiner of Leadfoot with Minicon Pinpoint. I'll see you guys next time.